The Bundesliga Championship title is still Bayern München's to lose as Dortmund dropped points the last time around, but can they make up this weekend? We'll take a little look. Video to next up, of course, we are looking at match number 28 over in the Bundesliga, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button to keep your bangers today with all things Bundesliga related, Black and Rose League, woo, football related. We're all here, boys, under one roof. That's right, match number 28 is here. Of course, Bayern still have, of course, a 6-point cushion over Dortmund, because is there any hope left for Dortmund in the season? We'll have a look at all of it in a minute. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs, they're the patrons, guys. Thank you for your love, and of course, behind the scenes, I really do appreciate it. So here we go. Recap of the results, of course, pre-international break. So here come the results, and here they are. Of course, Mainz, actually Dortmund with a double header here. Of course, Mainz did play Dortmund in a catch-up game, and of course, they lost. Dortmund with a big fat win there, 1-0 win for them. Meanwhile, Köln, though, took 2 points off of them with a 1-1 draw over in Köln. Meanwhile, Leipzig also stuttered with a 0-0 draw against Frankie. Wolfsburg also lost to Leverkusen with a 2-0 win there. Bayern, though, no problems asked with a 4-0 win over Union Berlin. My boys, of course, game against Bochum was postponed, even though Gladbach were winning 2-0. Greuther also picked up a draw against Freiburg. Hertha Berlin with a 3-0 win over Hoffenheim, and Stuttgart with a monstrous win for them, 3-2 win over Augsburg. Mainz, of course, a 4-0 win for them over Arminia Bielefeld. That's, of course, the state of play in the last games. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Here it is, of course, the table. And as you see, Bayern have got that 6-point cushion over Dortmund. Meanwhile, down the foot of the table, Fürth are going down. Arminia Bielefeld are also in trouble. And Hertha Berlin, Augsburg, Stuttgart are in trouble as well. Look at Gladbach. Goodness gracious me. They were bloody Champions League contenders last season. It is a little bit small. I know that's what she said. But let's take a look. Let's make this a little bit bigger. How about that? Yeah, you can see it a little bit better. That's my bad. That's my bad. But anyway, there you go in all its glory. So take a look at it. Take a picture. And of course, here we go. This is, of course, our own little table. And it is at the moment. Well done to Nan again with 6 points on the board for him. Worsty's up there, of course, alongside and Jimmy Watton, alongside Costas K, Sangardi, and of course, the JSPC are great with, of course, and Bianca Muller, of course, with 4 points on the board. Well done to you guys. And of course, well done to the patrons. This is, of course, the mini leaderboard. Don't look at it too hard. But of course, it is leading by a hand's worth, 48 points on the board. Well done to you. That's about 98% success correct. There might be a couple of double names in there. Look, you can see Raymond Reddington with a double piece there. He should technically be on 15 points, which will be at least alongside Ivan Stringer and co. So take a look at that. Of course, let's take a look at, of course, the prediction leaderboard, prediction of the month stuff. Here it comes at you now. Now, the prediction of the month is all the persons that accumulate the most points over the month of March. So, and again, all this other stuff. You pause the screen, take a read, because I've got a lot to do today. So here comes the prediction of the month for the Bundesliga for the month of March, and it is, of course it is. Now again, well done to you once again. Look at it. He's got his name. He actually hasn't won it in a lot this time over in this. It's actually his second time, but it is quite a colourful looking leaderboard of winners of the month. So of course, can you get your name in there before the end of the season? Just 2 months left now, guys. April and May. So get predicting. Still time for you to be in the draw at the end of the season. So get in amongst it. Of course, as we look forward to the next round. This is actually the monster leaderboard, and again, it's about 95% success correct. But it is at the minute Shepherd. Wow, 112 points on the board. Nanakem is breathing down his neck, though. Russell Frost also in a sniffing shot there with Costas K in the power 3. I'd say if you're in top 20, that's top 16, I think, you probably still got a chance, but it is going to get tense as we enter the final stretches. That's, of course, the state of play there. That's, of course, getting to the next... or is this the leaderboard? Is that the same one? I don't know. I don't bloody know. I think it is the same one, but it's Shepherd anyway. Double vision. Of course, madness. Of course, that's the link. Get involved. These are the games. Of course, next round matches coming at you after the international break. So here we go. Kicking it off with Freiburg up against Bayern. Of course, that'll take place, I believe, on Samstag, April the 2nd. Let's get in the deep end on this one. Now, they played each other, according to my eyes, 45 times in 1983, 4 wins for Freiburg, 32 wins for Bayern, and 9 draws. Of course, Bayern, though, coming to unbeaten the last 6 at 83% form. Freiburg coming to unbeaten the last 6 at 83% form as well. Last time they played each other in Freiburg, it was a 2-2 draw. That was back in May 2021. The reverse fixture in Bayern this campaign at the Allianz Arena was a 2-1 win for Bayern back in November. Meanwhile, Freiburg with a 0-0 draw against Fürth. Bayern with a 4-0 win over Union Berlin last time round. The odds for this, though, 11-2 is your Freiburg, 4-1 is your draw, and 5-2 on is your Bayern. On the road, though, difficult game here. 2-0 win, though, for me, for Bayern to take it to the house and, again, remain top bins. Meanwhile, of course, it's a bit of a zinger chicken dinner here. We've got Dortmund up against Leipzig, of course, coming at you on Samstag as well. Now, these two sides have played each other 12 times. Since 2016, 7 wins for Dortmund, 3 for Leipzig, and 2 draws, of course. Dortmund, though, unbeaten in the last 6, 75% form. Up against the Leipzig side, unbeaten in the last 6, 83% form for them over the last 6 matches. Last time around in Dortmund was a 3-2 win for Dortmund. That was back in May 2021. The reverse fixture in Leipzig this campaign was a 2-1 win for Leipzig back in November. Meanwhile, Leipzig with a 0-0 draw against Frankie, and Dortmund drawing the same last round, so both sides looking for a win and fast. Of course, the odds here 11-8 is your Dortmund, and 5-2 is your 7-4 is your away win. That's, of course, Leipzig on this one. Tight one here. Going to go with a 2-1 win for Dortmund, just enough to stay in the race, of course, to keep on the coattails of Bayern. Next, of course, Augsburg up against Wolfsburg, of course, coming at you on Sonntag, April the 3rd. Now, these two sides have played each other 22 times in 2008. 6 wins for Augsburg, 8 wins for Wolfsburg, and 8 draws, of course. Just 1 win and 5, though, for Augsburg right now, 42% form. Up against the Wolfsburg side, also 1 win and 5, 42% form as well. Last time played each other over in Augsburg, it was a 2-0 win for Wolfsburg back in February 2021. The reverse fixture in Wolfsburg was a win for Wolfsburg as well. That's back, of course, November 2021. Augsburg, though, coming into this on the back of the 3-2 loss against Stuttgart. Wolfsburg coming into this on the back of that 2-0 loss against Leverkusen. The odds on this one, though, Leverkusen actually 5-2 on for the nope, strap that. We're looking at Augsburg 9-5 for the victory, 25 is draw, and 7-5 is your away side here. That is Wolfsburg here. Going to go with a 1-0 win for Wolfsburg here, but of course taking the 3 points. Of course, maybe climbing up the table a little bit as you do. Next, of course, Bielefeld, who need the result up against, of course, Stuttgart, also needing the result on Saturday, April the 2nd. Now, these two sides have played each other 28 times since 1996. 7 wins for Bielefeld, 15 wins for Stuttgart, and 6 draws, of course. Just 1 win and 6 left for Bielefeld right now. They are in trouble. 17% form up against the Stuttgart side. Just 1 defeat the past 5 for them, 50% form for them. That's 1-2, lost 2, and drawn 2 over the last 6. Last time played each other in Bielefeld, it was a 3-0 win for Bielefeld. That's back in January 2021. The reverse fixture in Stuttgart this campaign back in November was a 1-0 win for Bielefeld as well. So yeah, quite a good. Actually, Bielefeld actually won 3 on the spin competitively against Stuttgart over the years. Meanwhile, Bielefeld, though, haven't scored in 1, 2, 3, 4 games in succession. Just 1 goal in 6. That's trouble. Of course, Stuttgart with a 3-2 win over Augsburg last time around. Coming at you, though, the odds here: Bielefeld 2-1 for the victory, 11-8 is your Stuttgart, 9-4 is your draw. Just 1 goal in 6, but I think I'm going with a win here, with a 1-0 win for Bielefeld to snatch it against one of the relegation rivals. Next, of course, we have my boys Gladbach up against, of course, Mainz. Of course, coming at you on Sunday, April the 3rd. Now, these two sides have played each other, according to my eyes, 40 times in 1999, 17 wins for Gladbach, 12 wins for Mainz, and 11 draws, of course. Back-to-back wins for Gladbach right now, 58% form, up against a Mainz side, just 1 win in, actually, what we're looking at here. 2 defeats in the past 6 games, 58% form for them as well. Last round, of course, at Gladbach was a 2-1 win for Mainz. That was back in February 2021. The reverse fixture in Mainz was a 1-1 draw. Of course, that was back in November this campaign. Of course, Gladbach's last game was, of course, postponed against Bochum, of course, with a bit of crowd trouble there. Of course, Mainz with a 4-0 win over Bielefeld last time around. The odds here, Gladbach got a 5-4 for the victory, 12-5 is draw, and 21-10 is your away win. That is Mainz on this one. Of course, I'm going to back the boys here with a 2-1 win for them to get away from that drop zone. Goodness gracious me. Next, of course, we're Bayern Leverkusen. They were taking on Hertha Berlin. That's, of course, on Saturday, April the 2nd as well. Now, played each other 45 times, scored to my eyes since 1987. 20 wins for Leverkusen, 30 wins for Hertha Berlin, and 12 draws. Just 1 win and 5, though, for Leverkusen right now. 42% form up against a Hertha side. Just 1 win and 6 for them. 17% form for them at the moment. Last time played each other over in Leverkusen, it was a 0-0 draw. That's back in November 2020. The reverse fixture in Hertha was a 1-1 draw as well. So Hertha Berlin actually unbeaten against Leverkusen over the last 5 games, picking up 3 wins, I think, and 2 draws as well. Hertha, though, coming to this on the back of that 3-0 win over Hoffenheim, and of course Leverkusen with the 2-0 win over Wolfsburg. The odds for here by Leverkusen are 5-2 on for the victory, 70-4 is your draw, 11-2 is your Hertha Berlin on this one. Going to go, of course, back at Hertha to lose this one, 3-0 loss. Of course, Leverkusen with a big W in the end. Union Berlin up against Köln, coming at you on Freitag, April the 1st. Now, these two sides have played each other, according to my eyes, 13 times in 2002, 6 wins for Union Berlin, 5 wins for Köln, and 2 draws, of course. However, Union Berlin without a win in 3 games, of course, 42% form up against the Köln side, just 1 defeat the past 5 for them, 50% form. That's 1-2, lost 2, and drawn 2 over the last 6. Kicking on forward, though, last time around in Berlin, that was a 2-1 win for Union. That was back in, of course, March 2021. The reverse fixture in Köln was a 2-2 draw back in November 2021. Köln with a draw against Dortmund last time around. Of course, Union Berlin with a 4-0 loss against Bayern, though. This one, of course, taking place on April Fool's Day. Who's going to be the fool? 7-5 on is your, or 7-5 is Union Berlin, 50-8 is your Köln, and 23-10 is your draw, of course. I'm back, and of course, the host here with a 1-0 win for them to keep on their steady season once again. Hoffenheim. They're going to be locking arms up against Bochum, coming at you on Samstag as well. Now, these two sides played each other 8 times, 2008, 3 wins for Hoffenheim, 5 wins for Bochum, and 0 draws. Just 1 defeat in the past 6, though, for Hoffenheim right now, 75% form against Bochum side. Just 1 win at the last 6 for them, 25% form for them at the moment. Last time played each other, of course, in Hoffenheim in competitive action was a 3-0 win for Hoffenheim. That was back in September 2009. The reverse fixture in Bochum this campaign was a 2-0 win for Bochum back in November. Meanwhile, Bochum, of course, was postponed against Gladbach, and of course, Hoffenheim did lose to Hertha Berlin last time around as well. The odds here are Hoffenheim 2-1 on for the Ricky, 10-3 is your draw, 5-1 is your long shots, of course. Back, of course, Hoffenheim here, 2-0 win for them over Bochum to take the 3 points. Frankie up against Greuther Fürth next. Of course, that's coming at you on Samstag, April the 2nd as well. Now, these two sides have played each other 16 times, 69, 7, 8 wins for Frankie, 3 for Greuther Fürth, and 5 draws, of course. Frankfurt unbeaten on the last 6, 75% form up against Frankfurt, Greuther Fürth side. Just 1 win in 6 for them, 33% form for them. At that moment, last time played each other in Frankie, there was a 1-1 draw. That was back in November 2012. It's actually been back-to-back games. Unbeaten for Greuther Fürth when they played Frankfurt in Frankfurt. However, they do come on the back of that loss in Greuther Fürth when they last time played each other in the reverse fixture. Kicking on forward though, Frankfurt with a draw against Leipzig last time around. Greuther Fürth with a draw against Freiburg last time around. The odds on this one though, Greuther Fürth 29 on for the Ricky, 54 is your draw, and 5-1 is your long shot. So that's Greuther Fürth. Going to go with a 3-1 win for Frankie here to take it to the house. And of course, we do have a bit of a bonus match here. It is Augsburg up against Mainz, of course. We'll have a look at that one as well. We've got basic data on this one. So they're going to play on, of course, the 6th of April. Now, played 26 times, 2007, 12 was at Augsburg, 10 was for Mainz, and 4 draws, of course. Just 1 win and 5 though for Augsburg right now, 42% form. Up against the Mainz side, of course, what we're looking at, 2 wins in the last 5 games, 58% form for them over the last 6, though. Kicking on forward, what are we looking at here? Last time played in Augsburg, it was a 3-1 win for Augsburg. That's back in October 2020. The reverse fixture in Mainz was a 4-1 win for Mainz back in October this year, this season. Of course, Augsburg with a 3-2 loss against Stuttgart. Mainz with a 4-0 win over Bielefeld. Basic odds, no odds, no odds. Go with my gut. My gut says a win for Mainz here with a 1-0 win for them. On the road, of course, that's of course my take on it. Be sure to get your own take on it. Of course, good chance for you to get 10 points on the board there in the prediction league if you want to get involved. cut.4/Bundesliga. But that is it. Be sure to give the video a love and smash the old thumbs up, smash your subscribe. Check the links down below. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Twitch, I'm on Facebook, and also on Patreon. But until then, boys, we're done for this one.